guys, I am back. My name is Natalia and I am with Mom's Dish, and today I am so excited to have you here because we're making something really yummy. Today we're making this poppy seed rolls. They don't require rising time. They're filled with poppy seeds. So good. The layers are just like, you gotta see this. So this is a perfect recipe for those of you that haven't really baked with yeast, because all you do is just mix things up and get things going. Let's get started. Here are the ingredients that we'll need for the poppy seed rolls. We have 4 tablespoons of margarine. We'll melt this in a little bit and we'll use the melted version. We have some light olive oil in here, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, some salt. I have 7 cups of flour in here. It will really depend on the brand of flour, the type of flour that you use. The flour measurement may be a little off, and I'll show you the consistency you want to go for in this dough. Then we have 2.5 cups of milk. It has to be lukewarm. So about 100 to 110 degrees for milk is the best temperature because that will activate the yeast. And then we have 1 egg and a poppy seed filling. Poppy seed filling you can get on our blog at momsdish.com, or you can purchase a canned version. Also, we can link one down for you below in the ingredients list. And for step 1, what we're doing is we're adding that milk. It's about 110 degrees, like I said, into the mixing bowl. Just pour it all in here. We're gonna add sugar and yeast. And what I like to do is I like to mix it up together. So we're just gonna stir this together, and I'll just let it sit for about 5 minutes. It'll get a little bubbly on top, and that's what we're looking for. As you can see right now, the yeast kind of collected on the top and created this bubble. So the next step is we're gonna be adding some salt, pretty much the rest of the ingredients, but we'll do the flour portion really slowly. So we have salt, oil, and melted margarine. I probably am butchering this one with my accent, sorry. Just gonna stir this together. And what I like to do before I start using my KitchenAid mixer, I add just small portions of flour, and then we'll add as we go. So let's do this. I'll add a little bit and I'll whisk this up. And this is typically what I'll do with a lot of the yeast breads. I'll mix up the first portion and then I added the rest of it in the mixer. And this is the step when your kitchen mate is gonna be your best friend. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna touch this mixing bowl and we're gonna add the rest of the flour slowly in small portions. So I do about thirds of flour, and we're gonna knead this. And as this gets combined, we're gonna add it on a little bit more and more. The dough is completely ready, so what we're gonna do is put it on our surface. You can see how easy it's gonna be to work with it. It's not sticky, it's so elastic. My mom used to make different kind of like buns, rolls, every single weekend almost in Ukraine. So as kids, we would steal like little pieces of the dough and just snack on it right before mom would bake it. It's so good. Now we're gonna be creating those poppy seed rolls, but first what I wanna do is actually oil my baking sheet because you don't want them to stick to the baking sheet. So what I do is I drizzle just slightly a bit of oil, and I just take a paper towel and spread it around. And then I just wanna make sure that everything's covered. And I'll set this aside and we'll get rolling. I want to flour the surface where I'm going to be working right now because you don't want the dough to stick, but you don't want to overpower it with a lot of flour as well. So I'm just going to dust just slightly on my counter, set this aside, and then rip off about, I don't know, 1/3 or 1/4 of the dough, and we'll roll this out into a long string. What I did here is I rolled out the dough super thin because I love the poppy seed filling. So the more I roll it out, the thinner the layers will be, and that's what I want. So let's do this. We're gonna brush it with eggs. Done here, we'll set this aside. Now I'm gonna apply the poppy seed filling. And you'll see I'm very generous with poppy seeds. So the next thing you're gonna do is roll it up. And I just start from the end that's closest to you and just keep rolling And we'll stretch it out just a little bit so all the pieces have the same height. Because you'll see some of it is a little bit thicker than the others. So the thicker part, I like to stretch it out like this, just slightly, so it all looks even. The best way to slice this is do halves. So like if you do 1/2 and then make this one in half, and then I'll cut this one into 3 pieces. Makes this perfect roll. Here to prepare poppy seed rolls, I do leave a little bit of space because they will rise in the oven. So I want them to have that room for rising. We're gonna pop this in the oven and we're gonna be ready to go. In just about 30 or 40 minutes, we should be able to enjoy them. Well, look who's here. I knew you were gonna be here for the taste test.
I'm back.
That's a little sneaky of you.
Well, you know, gotta evaluate.
He smelled the poppy seed rolls.
Right. I figured you need a little bit of help.
Okay. You want some milk with your poppy seed rolls?
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay. And
Very
now
nice.
expect our teeth to get filled with poppy seeds. That's the best part, right?
It's worth it.
So look at this. It is so, so good. I love the filling in this.
Can I take a bite?
Go for it.
Thank you. Lots of talking.
You haven't even tried it yet.
No, it's good. Half of it is my mind is like just processing like, oh, this is delicious.
We love this recipe because there is no waiting time. It makes it really easy, quick for those unexpected guests. And I love poppy seeds. So this is definitely one of our favorites, and it's definitely a classic, like a childhood classic.
I don't remember anything about childhood, but it tastes great. That's all I'm gonna say.
My mom used to bake a lot of this. Usually this batch makes way too much for our family, so I freeze them.
You will not freeze them in the bag. There's no way you can make it last that long.
We might give some to neighbors too.
They will not make it for the neighbors either.
Who's here? Ethan, how old are you?
10.
10? Are you gonna enjoy some poppy seed rolls with us?
Yes.
I also made some plain ones for kids because without the poppy seeds, they love to put in their favorite jam. So I'm making some of those for you as well. But you
Ethan.
can eat some of this.
Were you jealous when Papa got to try them and you just stood there and watched me?
You know, to make things fair, do we get all these? Because you already ate one.
You get all of these? No, you get one. I'm bigger, so I get 4. You get 1. But you get to pick one. Which one do you want?
The rest you can take to school for
Which
school
one do
lunches.
you want?
Well, I already had 4. I'm pretty full.
But which one would you want?
If I was you, I'd probably pick the smallest one.
Oh, this one.
Oh my gosh, Ethan, good job. That's my boy. All right, you guys, it's a wrap. We're gonna enjoy this poppy seed rolls. I hope you come back again and watch more of our videos.
Yeah.
Right, baby? Next time we're gonna have to bring Jacob in here. We still have one more boy in our family.
That's true.
Bye-bye.